Hey everyone, welcome to Blue Dragon Game from me, your host, Andrew, for a brand new Warhammer 30,000 video. I almost said 40,000 because I'm so used to seeing it, but yeah. One sec, guys. Yeah. Welcome to Warhammer 30,000 with the brand new Age of Darkness Horus Heresy box set, released today on July the 18th, 2022. Brand new second edition. I was lucky enough to pick up one of the new boxes straight from Games Workshop. I done it 2 weeks ago, so I was lucky enough to pick up with it the nice new cards in it. Now, nice little card box, and I didn't even notice this, but it's magnetized. There's the actual cards. If I take out this bit, ta-da! These all copper plated, adjectives, markers. You want to use them as that, or as actual like tokens for the cards, because they actually turns out each of the cards are the symbols on the adjectives. But yeah, we're gonna go through this box. We are and I have to show you like this because that's the thickness, and height wise it's, well, quite a chunky box. So yeah, I'm gonna put this down beside me and I'm gonna show you each one of the sprues in bits and pieces, as well as the robot. Now I've looked at this, me and my brother have already claimed which ones are ours, and I will be going through that as we go through this Horus Heresy box. So let's have some fun looking at this, shall we? It's gonna have some fun. I've already opened it, so I won't be showing you like me like taking out them, but I will be showing like bits and pieces because I don't have a big enough area to take it off and show you everything inside it. But I will be taking a snapshot and actually showing you what's inside this for at the end of the video as a quick show each of the sprues, and that's it. So I put that down, and yeah, let's get into it. So let's get into this Horus Heresy box, shall we? So first thing we got are your two measuring sticks. They're 18 inches long. These are originally what Games Workshop used to give you for the measuring tapes. You can use these measuring tapes, but I'd rather use these because these do 18 inches, and most vehicles in 40k do not go more than 18 inches. Yeah, just put myself in the eye. So, as I'm going to show you right here, easy enough to sort out to get them off. You just get your pair of clippers. Make sure you get the flat end up against the plastic, and then and jimble snip. Then I'm gonna get my tool. And that's one stick. And here's my second stick. You just go with that and it's off. So I'll off my sticks. You might need to get a bit of a bend or stretch, whatever it is, because they're not perfectly straight and there's still red tab, which I'll put inside the recycling bin because Games Workshop likes now all these are in plastic. So in other words, any sprues you get, like I do, if you're not going to use them, I chuck them into a bag and then take them down every 2 weeks or a month, depending on how much building they've done, and then they go up for the recycling then. So one big huge lot at once. Next bit we got, of course, those are the templates. So large blast, small blast, flamethrower. I'm going to take this off when I'm on here so I can go through what these are. And like 40k, which these used to be in, these plates used to be how weapons would work. So if any of you watch 40k videos or veterans of horse heresy, you know what these do. The one I'm clipping out at the moment and sorting out is a flamethrower one. As you know, flamethrowers are quite a devastating weapon in 40k and in 50k. Because flamethrowers can do absolutely tons of damage. And let me find my sweeper. Let me find my plastic chisel. Where did I put it? So there. No. Yeah. What are you doing yet? But yeah. You put that end closest to the model. And you go like that over the top of the model. So you put that. So you're going to defend. Put that by the model. And you put that in front of the model. Where the gun is. From the gun. And fire overwards, but it goes over unit, so you go like that off the board. So like that. From the gun to the troops. And as long as it's not like all the way over here, but if whatever's underneath it is covered as fired, and those units have taken armor save. So it's a bit more nicer than 40k, because you can just fire a flamer and it does, oh yeah, it gets d6 shots. That you just need to fire it once and it's covering a bunch of troops and melting them to the ground. I don't know why they don't have these in modern day 40k, because these are brilliant ideas. I honestly think that they should bring these back into 40k just to have, like, they brought back blast weapons. Blast weapons. So they should bring back the templates stuff. Used to be absolutely brilliant. Because blast weapons have been around before. Like in this game, the key with blast is still the same. Consume weapons. Such like blast, large blast or small blast, as it does in this one, in this game. So there we are. That's simply we're going to get small blast marker. So as I said, blasts have come back to 40k. These blast markers used to tell us how many units would die. So if Mel said, oh yeah, you gain a small blast marker, you would have to use this one. Some small blast marker. And then we got the last one, big blast marker. Big blast markers normally used for like large guns. Normally you would only need to use small, but it's like for things like if you play Imperial Guard, if they're bringing it to 40k, I would say use this for a basilisk shot. Because think about it, blaster is an artillery piece. That's more like an artillery piece. And got a little hole just to make sure, because you like go that, and then you just go, yeah, it's covering nearly all the troops. That's made for killing off squads. So there's our individual pieces. So that'll go to the side, to be sort of like that. So our 3 bits, our 2 sticks, which I'll put there. There's our first bits. But now, we got rid of those. Now, from this bit on, I will not be getting an extra bit from the objectives, but I will be showing you all the plastic bits down from which is what. So first off, we're going to start with, because we have already looked at this, is one of the Praetors. Now, this is the Praetor with power swords, it says in the rulebook, because I have had a look at the rulebook. Not the rulebook, the data sheet. This is the one with the pistol. As you can see, the sprue's warped, but I can deal with it being a bit warped because, see, mine is my brother's. Yeah, my brother has the Praetor sword. Actually, no, I got the Praetor sword, sorry. He has the power sword here. He has a Volkite pistol there. So I've got a Volkite weapon. I'm never used Volkite weapons before because I'm a 40k player. But Volkite look fun. The Legion I am doing. This one's going to be fun because I actually did the test. Now, if you go to thehorrorheresy.com on the internet, and I will suggest you do this even if you've picked up the box today and you have a general idea what Legion you want to do, or you can choose one, or you can do the survey to see which one you're most linked to. Because I did mine back when I pre-ordered the thing. I did it the exact same day, and I came back as, let me get one of the models I've already got. These guys. Now, if you don't know what color scheme that is, this is Alpha Legion. Yes, I have been linked to the Alpha Legion of the Traitorous faction, because I've liked the traitors in 40k. I honestly do. Better than the loyalists, even though I've got like 2 loyalist factions and 2 chaos factions. No, I've got 2 Astarte factions, 2 chaos factions. Getting on my third, and it's Alpha Legion. So I was just started about doing these in 40k, but this is my Praetors in Carfraki armor with chainsword and melter combi weapon. So this is one of the many things they tell you to get from in the box, is get a Praetor's Intimidator armor, but I've also got a Castellan. A Castellan is another unit which you can get. It's kind of like Lieutenant, which if you get the box, you can get a box just these two together, and it's like him and him. It's the Praetors with power mace and plasma pulse and plasma weapon. So plus this one, which is the one they normally say is good for the loyalist, but of course Alpha Legion, I'm neither loyalist or traitor, so it looks better. So yeah, so I'm loyalist. No, I'm traitor. My brother's loyalist. So that one's mine. So I'll put him down for that. So that's mine. Here's my brother's Praetor, which is the Praetor with power racks. Now, this one they mostly say use for traitor because of all the little spiky bits and skulls, but my brother's an even more fun chapter, because I'm about to show you his. If I grab the model, he's got the same 2 Praetor and thing, but my brother also has a specialized character. My brother has, yeah, you see it, my brother is a Blood Angel. Member of the Sanguinius' 9th Legion up against, so Sanguinius versus Alpha Legion. So you can see how much we're gonna have fun. Because you got Blood Angels versus Alpha Legion, melee versus behind enemy lines, so it's gonna be fun with Blood Angels and Alpha Legion. So those 2 models are gonna stay either side of the mat for the rest of this video. Just so you know, there's one there and there's one there. So yeah, so this is the second Praetor, which is going towards Perez, because he has his name character. He is the specialist one, so he has got an extra commander. He's also got a Praetor Capac and him. Might as well use my Cataphract. I might as well use my Praetor to have some fun. But yeah, he's got a power axe in his hand. He carries a bolt. Does he carry a pistol? Is it sculpted to carry one? Ooh, I'm truly sorry. No. Oh wait, yes he is. Carrying a pistol. Believe so. Is that a pistol? Yes, a pistol. It's a Volk pistol. And it's right by here. Right by there. You put a piece there, and that's on the chest plate, and it folds down, and that's his pistol. So, yeah. This is reverse. I'm putting these £10 models just beside me on this smaller desk I've got. But yeah. But yeah, that's my first Doom. The next model is from Brothers. I am sorry. I am so sorry. It's like past 12 in my country, and I'm like, still half awake. I'm still a bit tired. Because I was a bit nervous when I get this today. But yeah. So you got one piece, two pieces. This is the Contempt Dreadnought sprue. Or sprues. Comes in two sprues. One carries the guns, the other one carries the main chassis. So yeah, Mr. McBrothers, and he's already chose the las cannon option, twin link las cannon. Even though you could have melter, heavy bolter, and auto cannon. I'd say the las cannon's better because it's like anti-tank dreadnought. Blood Angels are mostly melee based, so having a dreadnought that has a punch but also has a bit of a kick when it's firing against something, it's a bit more better. Because you're playing against something like, when you play 40k, you take las cannons, you've got something anti-tank if you're teaming with tanks, but Blood Angels use mostly anti-tank weaponry with melee weapons because they don't do well against shooting armies. They're not meant, Blood Angels are not meant to them to get up and close and go and stab with the power swords or their knives or something. So something like, I am so sorry. Something going up like, take this guy for an example. Doesn't show, he has a pistol to his side. That's his only shooting weapon. It's a plasma pistol, and he has a power sword. His power sword's always raised. This guy for the Alpha Legion, melter, bolter, chain. So say like these two go into combat. The Blood Angel win in melee, but in shooting he would win because he's got a melter gun as well as a bolt gun, and he's only got a plasma pistol. It's like things like that. It's like he's got a plasma pistol, he's got a Volk pistol, a plasma pistol, a bolt pistol. Yeah, okay, he's got a pistol. It means he can only shoot over 12 inches. So something like that, yeah, he can shoot. But then say like he's there. That gun has an 18-inch range. Means he's got an extra 6 inches on top of him. When he fires that, it's in half its original range. So it has range 24, so in 20, so within 12 means when his pistol's now in range, he's getting double the amount of shots. He's getting double the damage on him. And that could kill a character straight up. Like in a duel. If you ever did a duel, which is basically his character into my character, he's got a power sword now. He'd be able to wipe me out like that. But then me, I've got a chain fist, which basically means I've got a power fist with a chainsaw. It means I'm going, I'm smacking him with it. So yeah, you can see how that works. Or so like he went into my Praetor, that power mace. That's all he needs to do. He's knocked. So you can see, yeah. So they designed some armies better for melee, some better for in between. But one of these, handy for Blood Angel, not so out for Alpha Legion. Yeah, Alpha Legion could use one for like taking out tanks or make them disguised of something. But these guys are really good in melee armies. I will mix. They come with a fist, which actually devastates like tanks, which comes in a bit handy for Blood Angels. because my brother has a Dreadnought that has Death Gonna Be Dread in 40k. If you guys know it, it's got 2 lightning claws, and it tears into tanks and rips them apart, and gain extra attacks on that, so it's kind of broken. We both get a set of these, so we decided to, which are sprues of Cataphracti Terminators. Now, you've seen a Cataphracti Terminator as Praetor. These are the basic troops. Now, here comes a fun bit. Do you get squad 10 of these? You need a squad 5 or squad 10. We're going to use a squad 5. So, that's one's my brother's. This one also is mine. So, as part of Cataphracti Terminator squad, you have 1 flamer, which is this weapon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lightning claws. 5. So basically 5 pairs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3 chain swords. 4 chain swords. Chain fists. Should be a 5th one, but I can't see it. 1 power sword. Okay, so they only give me 1 power sword. That's a bit stupid, but it gives me 1 power sword. Okay, so I'm going to have a lot more chain fists. So I'm going to have 1 power sword, 1. So I get 1 power sword, which goes on the same arm as the command hand. Okay, that's kind of stupid. But yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power fists. Got 5 power fists. 4 chain swords or chain fists. 1 power sword. And 5 pairs of lightning claws. I get a head flamer and combi bolters, which are right here. All the rest of it are just Terminator bits to actually build them. So yeah, I'm basically having the sergeant with the power sword, 2 with lightning claws, 1 with head flamer and power fist, or lightning claw, depends what I'm feeling like. So I have a bit more slashing. Actually, I'm going to do that. All lightning claws. All the main ones have lightning claws. My sergeant will have a power sword with a lightning claw, I believe. And the bolt gun. So I'm going to have them all power fists, basically. Power fists, and bolters. 1 with power sword, and then the leader will have or chain fist. I'll have a look. I fancy having some chain fists, but I like power sword and the flamer, so I'm gonna have one definitely with flamer. But I might have like 2 lightning claws, 2 chain fists, 1 power fist, 1 power sword, and all of them having the pistols. All except the 2 lightning claws having the combi bolter. Well, combi bolter, yeah. So that means I have 3 with bolt. Nope. 4 that can shoot. There's 5 unit. There's 5 in the squad. 3 that can shoot, 3 that can't. So yeah, 2 power. So having 1 with lightning claws would be better. 1 lightning claws. 1 chain fist. No, 2 chain fists. Or 1 chain fist, 1 power fist. 1 flamer with power fist. And 1 power sword. Yeah, so it evens out the unit, so because the flamer can only have power fist or chain fist, so it evens it a bit out. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. So there's my chimney squad. Oh, let me just sort out the bins. So the next unit is going to be my and my brother's figures collection. This be here don't be scared, is all the tactical marines. Yeah, we have 4 sprues in the set. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 sprues just for the tactical marines. And as I'm going to go over in a video, I have got a heavy weapons kit, but I will be adding on to these. So, tactical marine squad with a heavy weapon. Let's have some fun. Because what I'm going to do is add what we were thinking of is having like, what I was thinking of is having one unit being all heavy weapons and then 1 tactical marine squad. But after I looked over into the rules, you must have 2 weapon squads. So I might keep this separate and have it for if I buy, when they come out, the individual beaky marines and have a heavy weapon squad. Or I'm going to buy the special weapons and just have some special weapon ones as well. Because that means I can have 1 box, have 20 marines, have half it heavy weapons, half it special weapons, because they come as boxes of 20, and that's fun. Because you get 2 of these per unit. On these you have a lightning claw, a power fist, a plasma pistol, bolt pistol, grenades, a helmet, a hat, looks like gas mask, hand which can be made to light the claw, bolt of power claw, a banner, and a power sword, which is there. So that's the sprue. You guys start to get used to them. Let's do that because that's all just knives in front 2 gun, which are the which are like the things. I want to see where the actual chain ones are. Oh wait, they're on the actual unit sprues. Oh, of course, these are the standard ones. So probably knowing one of us will have to stand spears, and the other one will have the chain ones. So bloody just doing anything, they'll have the chain ones. So all these spiky ones are me. So all these normal ones are me. We got another set. So 1 set for bro, 1 set for me. I'll put these down here as well because I don't need 1 sprue because they're all the same per sprue. So on these sprues, we have got 5 marines per 1, so 5 backpacks, 5 marine on 1. Got the chain bayonets, I want to call them, chainsaw bayonets, that's what I want to say to them. Bolt gun, beaky helmet, because these are all beakies. If you don't know why I'm calling them beakies, is because and the way I'm saying it is I play orcs in 40k, and the orcs refer to Space Marines as beakies because it's from this part of our armor. It's the Mark 6 tactical armor, which became big during the just been released just before the Horus era started, and they were named beakies. They were like absolutely cute. Like it was like something the orcs kept on saying. Even now with the Mark 10, whenever they see a Space Marine, it's either Space Marine if they can speak, or if it's a low one, they call them beakies. And you can just imagine an orc going across the battlefield going, beakies, and the Space Marine going, I don't wear the beaky armor. So yeah, you get a bit of fun when you go, beaky. And you just watch every orc player just go, oh yeah, there's a bunch of beakies. So this is where it actually comes from. It's from these type of armor, and they're a beaky helmet. If you look, it's the actual mask is normal to the rest of the head, but the face where the nose and the mouth is extended, so it looks kind of like a plague doctor's mask. So the way the plague doctors have is like they used to have step and filters in their masks. So the Mark 6 armor had the extended bit because they made a lot of filtration system in the mask. so they could breathe better on like hostile worlds. So it had filter air for the Space Marine to breathe. So yeah, it was made especially for like Death Guards with their Mark III power armor with their Death Guard's original homeworld. But yeah, Beaky Marines, absolutely brilliant. Oh, I'm so sorry, but if you look at some Death Guard masks of the like modern day ones, if you look at some of them with the tentacle curled out like that, if you look at the actual design of the mask, it was a beaky helmet that was mutated. So it looks absolutely funny. So yeah, that's your tactical marines. Now for the Infinity. We have one unit left, and everybody wants to see it. It will take me a bit of time, but there's 2 sprues, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the Spartan assault tank. Brand new in plastic and only being released with this box currently. Spartan assault tank looks amazing, and this is for me, for my Apple region. So this thing's gonna be blue. So yeah, the Spartan assault tank looks amazing, I will admit. It looks kind of weird to what I'm used to in 40k. But if you actually look, all these, this is like the top half and the side panels of the Spartan assault tank. So that's 1 sprue. But this thing's ginormous. I am so sorry. I woke up early today, and plus I didn't go to sleep until late last night, so I'm still half awake. I need coffee. But yeah, oh, that looks weird. Yeah, because I'm used to doing 40k tanks, as you know. Each of the trades and we going up like a ridge or something on them. Because like you look assess the depth road test one. Bits up here, like top bits have got like a little crest of like a flower or the fiddly. On these they're completely blank, which are like weird to me. They're like really weird looking treads. But yeah, these are the underneath and some more side panels. I am completely sorry for yawning for all the way for this. Don't find any room for doing it. I'm just trying to do it when holding sprues. I'm like, So if I'm trying to come in with the sprue, so it doesn't look too bad to me trying to yawn all the time. So I am sorry for this. So I am sorry. And people think me a bit rude for doing it. I am completely sorry. I'm just half awake and need coffee for doing this. The weapon system for the Spartan for the Spartan assault tank, which is 2 lads the 4 lads gun array. Yeah, there's quad. Means 4 lads cannons per side. So this thing hits like a tank. Looks like a tank. Feels like a tank. Hits like. Looks like a tank. Not a tank. Well, it looks like a tank, transports like a tank, and hits like a tank. There's another one with like special weapons and turrets, but I don't know what this one's for. There's a tactical missile launcher. Oh, hold on. Didn't notice that. There is an actual Mark III helmet. This helmet here is normally used by Mark III type armor. So this is quite an old helmet, so that's kind of fun. So we got an older marine inside. So we have some of these. I don't know. Oh, this smoke launcher. So yeah, I'm not through these Bruce proper. There's a smoke launcher, melter, bolter, flamer, missile launcher. So the hunter kill missile. There's the other half. Just by there. And there's the actual. No, there's the actual gun. Smoke, part 2, bolter, believe that's a light helm. Dome. Don't know what that is. Oh, it actually does. It has an actual rambar. Okay, that'd be fun to have on it. One problem is the door comes down the front, so I can't actually have the rambar on it, so that's kind of sad. That's devastating. I can't have a rambar on it because it transports. But that's made for what this sprue is also made for, which is the Rhino. I think it's like one sprue difference between this thing and a Rhino, so yeah. So I have to wait for the Rhino to come out to actually have something else. So yeah. So this is gonna be fun. So yeah. Sorry, I've had some fun. But yeah, next sprue is the treads and the track. Well, where the track is attached to. Oh. Okay. They actually have some heraldry on this. Who knows that? So they actually designed this thing with heraldry? Oh, cool. So, I'm a Legion Traitoris, which is the symbol, or I'm a Stati. Traitoris, Traitoris, Stati, Traitoris. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 symbols for Traitoris. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One specialist, I believe. No, it's only a specialist one. Can I use these with Alpha Legion? I need to make sure of that, but I'm sure I can use like these little markings. The like I one because I'm Tritus, I'm Traitors. Those are just Horus. I believe that's just Horus, which is these ones. So is it this one? No, I believe these are Horus-like ones, and they're genetic Space Marine ones. I believe I can use some of these heraldries on Alpha Legion, but I have to make sure because it's like Hydra and Dominatus stuff. So it's like Hydra symbol everywhere. So I'll have a look, but I'll have a check. If anyone knows, please message me because I'm new to 50k myself. So the last sprint, which is the side doors and some of those tracks. Cover bits and pieces from the actual hull. Oh, we've got the engine parts here as well. So, hey, some more. So that's all the plastic. That's all total of 53 models. Individually. 53 models. 40 of those are troops. 1 tank, 1 dreadnought, 2 praetors, 10 terminators. I don't understand how most the Games Workshop think, yeah, that's a good number of troops. That's a good number of those. There's a good number of those. Then bring up the upgrade kits that can go with those, but you don't get the standard versions. But yeah, this would be a separate video. The same as these. So I won't do that one separately as well. Then in the box, we get out is, as all other Games Workshop boxes had in the past, one of these dividers. The divider looks absolutely awesome, just the plain old Horus Heresy. Got quite a few of these from boxes I've had in the past, but it's the back which I want to actually pick. So yeah, this is what that thing actually looks like. So on it, it has all the bits like I showed you, like there's the Praetor and the Castellan. Mark for Tactical Marines, where look, Legion special weapon upgrade shown as Legion version 6 Tactical Marine Legions. So they've all got plasma. Basic Tactical Marine Squad. Legion 6 Tactical Marine Squad. Legion Traitorous Terminator Squad. So it's basically like auto guns, combi bolters, like one with lightning fists, one with chainsaw, chain fist. So you can have them as 10-man squads, so you can have like bigger units. Legion Castellan Terminators. So basically if you look there, that's him. There's this guy. So yeah, so you got like things like that. Then we got a Scopius battle tank, which is when you get forward drilled, it has heavy bolts on the side. It has 2 auto guns. The Legion Kronos heavy assault tank, which is being brought out with all this new stuff, which is of course all this new plastic range. It has las guns on the side, heavy stubber, bolters, and a heavy battle cannon. Or you can have like other weapons, but that looks pretty nice. And then of course the classic Dominus Pattern Rhino. So yeah, so that's gonna be a bit of fun as well to build. So yeah, this is the basic little sheet that it got inside of it. So that's a bit of fun. And then on the back, of course, then the Horus Heresy badge, completely nice and done. So yeah, so let's let's pull out the book, shall we? So let's pull out the book. As you can still see it, it's still sealed. I haven't even looked at this yet. This individually will have its own video when I'm going to go through like how to play Warhammer Age of Sigmar. No, Age of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Warhammer 30k Dark Age. So yeah, I'm just giving it a bit of a thing, which is a tiny. Now, I'm not using a knife for you guys even think going, oh my god, he's got a knife or something like that. I'm not using a knife. I'm actually using a the bit I was using to get rid of the plastic wrap. So that splint, but it's able to get through this shrink wrap quite easily as well. So it's half it. So that'd be going in my rubbish bag. That would be so. On the back of this, oh, that's quite heavy. Oh, this girl also fits on the back. Some books to read. We want to do Horus Heresy novels. So you got like things like Gilliman, the Lord of the Ultramarines. Another one. Oh, basically, it's books on the back like Horus Heresy Primarch. Collect them all. Gilliman, Ultramarines 13th Legion. Leon Russ, 7th Legion, the Great Wolf of the Space Wolves. Magnus the Red, 15th Legion, Thousand Suns, Traitor. Magnus the Red, the Master of Perception, like he was ever. Perturabo of the Iron Warriors, 4th Legion. The Hammer of the Hammer of Olympus. Yeah, because the plan was actually called Olympus, and he was always said to be the Hammer. Logar, the Bearer of the Word. The Bearers of Word. The Word Bearers being of the... I believe the Word Bearers were actually the... trying to know. I think they were... That's 17th. I believe they're the 16th Legion. No, that's Horus. World Eaters. World Eaters were 12. Word Bearers were... Oh, 15. 16. No, 17 was there. 18. Oh, yeah, the 18th Legion. Sorry, I was trying to figure out things. Korax is the 19th, and Alpha Legion, of course, the 20th, the Twin Primarchs. Yeah, then we got Fulgrim, 3rd Legion. The Pristine Phoenix, what the hell? Fenris Manus, Iron Hands, 10th. The Gorgon of Medusa. Yeah, the Gorgons of Medusa, which is the Iron Hands homeworld. Jacate Khan, the War Hound of Kronos. I'm not quite sure what that is. It's like something like that. He is the 5th Legion of the White Scars, a biker gang. Vulcan of the 17th Legion, Lord of Derek. I'm not quite sure. Korax the 19th, Lord of Shadows. Of course, Korax being the opposite of his brother Primarch, Conrad, which is also going to show up on here. So he's the 19th. Angron, 12th Legion, World Eaters. Because you got the Word Bears and you got the World Eaters. Both have the same color scheme. One is actually belong to a god. Angron, Shivering and Shining of Necron. Enslaver of Necron. I'm not quite sure how to say it. It's like the Crowsma, something like that. It's kind of weird. Conrad Kurz, the Night Lord, the Night Hunter, which is the 8th Legion, depths of them, who is a bit of a weird one. Oh, there's no book for him. Oh, that's kind of weird. Lionel Johnson, the Lord of the First. Lionel Johnson, of course, is the Primarch of the 1st Legion, the Dark Angels. And Alfarius, the head of the Hydra, 20th Legion. Now, I've just noticed there isn't one here for the 9th Legion, which is Sanguinius of the Blood Angels. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, there's no Mortarian either. So no Sanguinius, no Mortarian. That's 15, 16, 17, 18. If I miscounted. Oh, and there's no Dawn. There's no Dawn. There's no Sanguinius. There's no Mortarian. There's no Horus. Ah, I see what they've done. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you got 14 Primarchs here out of the 18 Primarchs. Now I know they said like 20th Legion, 19th Legion. That's a bit weird. There's the Lost and the Purge, which is the 2nd and the 11th Legion. Both have been struck from Imperial records. So there was 20 Primarchs. Well, 21 Primarchs, because Alfarius has a twin brother, Omegon, of the Alpha Legion. But yeah, but here they are. This is why they're not a part of that, because they actually have their own bits. So Saga of Terror. They've got the Soul War, which Rogue Dawn shows up quite a bit. It's from Rogue Dawn's Imperial Fist chapter's point of view. The Lost and the Damned, which is Sanguinius' version of the War on Terror, which is literally like the end of it. And then the First Wall, which is the Iron Cage. If you looked into that, it's the Iron Hands versus the Imperial Fist, where the Imperial Fist Legion was left down to one Astartes, making him the chapter master of the Legion. You got then you got Horus's Rising, which is looked into by an actual member of Horus's Legion, the 5th captain. No, sorry, the 10th captain. The Fall of Gods, which is actually looked into as the eyes of by the eyes of, yet again, the 5th captain of them, and also brings us into new characters. The last book the Galaxy of in Flames is actually done by it's done by the 7th captain of the Death Guard, not by Sons of Horus. So first two done by the War Master, like being a part of the War Master Legion. The last one isn't. It's done by the someone looking into it and being a loyalist. All these guys are they're loyalists throughout the campaign and actually end up not turning traitor and end up almost being massacred, drops like massacre. Or at Elnor fight at Elnor by the traitors purging their legion of loyalists. But the Death God one was able to be aboard a ship and actually got some of his loyalist brothers, some of the loyalists from each of the chapters and got them off world and took them to Terra. So that's not that bad actually looking into it. So we got like bits from each of the Primarchs. Then we have, what are these? Oh, I believe these are the rule sheets. Yeah, these are basically rule booklets. If you're new to Horus Heresy, use these straight away. If you want to try a couple of games before, if you got the battle tomes, brilliantly. But if you haven't, these things are excellent if you don't want to read for the rule book. So it goes, turn summoned. Start of the activate highest turn. Rules happen start here. So any discernible rules happen in the start of this turn. So the start of the activation of the starting player's turn. So what we count as the command phase. Movement phase. Here an active player can move their units are completely done by seeing the more rules on page 121 of and how demanding how to do this. So these is basically reminder sheets, basically. Movement chart. You may not challenge. I'm not quite sure what that is. Assault phase. Phase fights. Right. At the end of the phase. So you have shooting and then assault and then end of the player's phase. So you can shoot, assault, and all that. If you guys haven't noticed, so there's movement, shooting, charge, morale, then end turn. So you just got command, move, shoot, there. Move, shoot, charge, then. Yeah. Have you noticed there's 2 missing if you play 40k? There's no psych phase, there's no morale phase. Because morale is done as you go through it. So say like you shot a unit, they have to take morale at the end of that phase. They always have to take morale and they run off the edge of the board. So you have to make sure they rally as well. So it's quite hard because they don't just die unless they can't move, they won't die. But then they have to walk towards the edge of the board and just go yeet off the edge of the board to actually die. And when the unit gets to the edge of the board, the unit is counted as being destroyed. So it's fight phase normal. Psych phase is in each unit, so it's like if it's a buffing spell, it'd be if it's a movement spell, it'd work in the movement phase. If it's an attack spell, it'd work in the attack phase. If it's a charge spell, it can work in the charge. Or if it's an assault one, it activates then. So it's kind of fun trying to work out which spell's which. Perils of the Warp, saying about that. Vehicle wounding chart, so I understand that. Bit more to read on the inside. Quite a bit to read on the inside. And on the back is your hit roll chart and your wound roll chart. So right. Say like you're going, so you're hitting something. Say like you got web skill of 6, which is a space marine. The toughness 5. And the toughness 4. So you scroll down. And that's where you're hitting on. So say like you got a weapon skill of 6. So it can be anywhere down here. And say like the one you're hitting is 4. So it needs to be 5s. Or say like they have 9. So it's kind of fun. So yeah, so that's how that works. So we'll then be going through the rulebook separately, but we will be looking at it soon. But yeah, otherwise it's just the day sheets and I'll be going through those now. I'll have to see you there and I'll have some fun with those now. I'm going to show you off those now. Yeah, sorry. Quick break then. So yeah, I got the rules up now for the day sheets, because it does give you a couple day sheets, and I'm going to use these to work out what their best skill is on most things. So, right. So, excuse me. Sorry. First day sheet we come across is a Praetor with Power Sword, which is the first one I showed you. Point level 120 points. Yes, it does give you point value, not a power value, point. You counts one Praetor, infantry, character, Legion starter, induction character, and released and release. It has a power sword, Volkite pistol, bolt pistol, and all that. The only thing that's different is the what's gonna plasma bolt something. Oh, it's a exception to the power sword. So if I took that, it's like an extra 30 points. That means that brings up to 150 points for Praetor. It's not that bad. When you look at most Space Marine, characters, they're like 95 points. But base captain being 120, eek. So Horus says he's meant to be a bit more fun. So he's moving 7. His weapon skill is 6. So weapon skill. So roll to wound. No, that's not normal. Yeah, wounding is all normal, because it's like if it's double, it's equal, and it's all that, it's fine. But yeah, 5, 10. So from 5 onwards, you can't hit with a strength 1 weapon like it's meant to be normal. Right. So its weapon skill is 6. So weapon skill is 6. So it's a 6. So say we go up against like a strength. Let's have a look. So something in here. Oh, it's different. Yeah, Terminator. Strength 4. Means I'll be wounded on. So the weapon skill is 6. And the defense's weapon skill is 4. So 6 to 4. It'd be 3. So it works like that. So use your weapon skill and put it up against your opponent's weapon skill, and normally it works out like that. Say like I'm using like a weapon skill here of 6, and I'm going up against that green, which is 4. So I'll be hitting mostly on 3s. It works really weird because it's like attack as weapon skill, defend as weapon skill. Makes no sense. Because you could be because like you play a mission, you're the defender, and yet you have to use the defender weapon skill against the attack as weapon skill. Sorry, need a quick drink. So yeah, so yeah, and then wounding is normal. But he's got a weapon skill 6 plus skill of 5, strength and toughness 4. So okay. Weapon skill, no, wounds 3. Now he comes with I. Now, in 40k, there's no I. In this there is, it means inspiration or inspiring. It basically makes sure that you can do actions. So because it has inspiration 5, it activates them in order of going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the less inspiration you have, the less actions you can do. So basically, like, you have 1 inspiration, means you're going to use 1 action that turn. But if you've got inspiration 5, you can use like 5, so you can use 5 abilities per turn. So it's okay. Attacks 4. Okay. Lose 10 to a bomb save. Everybody knows what bomb save is. If you don't know it, look up how to play 40k. So the one with the axe, if you went to specialist axe, which is for a power axe, change it to this. Right, so you can use it as power axe, or you can use it as a special one. It is an extra 50 points, and it means he's 160. It means only 10 points more expensive than the last one. Yet again, all the same stats. 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 5, 4, 10, 2. And they always go the same. So I'm not going to say movement, web skill, plus skill, strength, toughness, wounds, inspiration, attacks, leadership, save. Unless It has differences in different things. So I'm going to just say the numbers and you can work them out to which one. Character Terminators have access to Heavy Flamer, Chain Fist, Combi Bolter, Lightning Claws, Power Fist, the Chain Fist, and Lightning, and 2 Lightning Claws. So, okay, so it's kind of fun. So 3 of these, the Sergeant, 3 of them ain't. So the other 3 ain't. So you got 5, 5, 5, 15, 10, 15. So, right. So, Heavy Flamer. So, it's going to be fun. But Heavy Flamer can be put on one of your Marines instead of a bolt gun. Of a normal combat bolter. So, it's 10 extra points. So, that means that. So, for the squad, that includes the Sergeant, baseline is 250 points. Plus 10 for the Flamer. Plus 10 if you give him a Chain Fist. Yeah. Doesn't have anything for Power Fist, just Chain Fist. So Power Fist comes equipped, and so does the bolt, and so does the Twin Bolter. Okay, so they're free. Okay, so it's on here. Twin Lightning Claw is 5 points per. So 5 plus per. So Twin Lightning. So 2 Lightning Fit. So 2 Lightning Claws, 5 points. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. For the Sergeant, it has separate weapons. So for a Terminator Sergeant, except for Power Sword, for a Chain for Power Sword, you pay 15 points to do this. For 15 points for a Chain Fist. Okay, that's a bit excessive. Instead of a Twin Bolter, you can have Power Sword, Combat Bolt, you can have Twin Lightning Claws for 10 points. Firefighter Sergeant may have a hand grenade for 10 extra points. Ouch. I would just say, get in the Power Fists. Have a Flamer for 10 points. And have it like 260 point list. Fun bit is, the squad actually costs for 1 Terminator plus 1 Sergeant. And 1 Terminator can have heavy weapon. Character Terminator can have heavy weapon. Character Terminator can have heavy character infantry. So it means I can put it in my Praetor and it doesn't really matter towards the squad. Yeah, so it's okay. So Power Fist only, Car Factory Power Sword, and Terminator, Combi Bolter, and it has Legion Astartes, Legion, and Breaker too. I'm not quite sure what Breaker means, but I'll have a look in the main rule book. So yeah. So if somebody's new to me, so yeah, some new rules that I have to get used to. Contempt Dread. Movement. Oh wait, I forgot to go for the movement or that. So the Catback Terminators were movement 6, weapon skill 4, strength 4, toughness 4, wounds 2, inspiration 4, attacks 2, leadership 7 on no 1, 8 on a sergeant, 2 up arm save on both, and they have a 4 up invan because they wear Catfract Terminator armor. Means the commander of it, means my Praetor in Terminator armor has the 4 up invan and the 2 up arm save. That's fun. And Contempt Dreadnought. Movement 8, weapon skill 5, bliss skill 5, strength 7, toughness 7, wounds 5, minus what? Inspiration 4, leash attacks 3, leadership 9, 2 up arm save, Dreadnought, Astarte. Yeah, that's fun. Gravity Bolter, Cannon, Gravity Power Fist with inbuilt Combi Bolter, and automatic defense. Oh, you can place the cannon or the gravity thing 4. This is when we get fun. Gravity autocannon, gravity heavy bolter cannon, grav heavy grav melter cannon, grav power fist with an inbuilt power weapon. 3. So apart from the autocannon and las cannon, everything else is free. The gravity cannon costs 10 points, and the las cannon costs 20. Trust las guns. Dreadnought can replace its combi bolter with one of the following: Flamer, plasma blaster, gravity gun, and melter. The Contemptor can also take a havoc launcher for 10 points. So, yeah, flame is 10, plasma's 10, gravity's 10, and melter's 15. Ouch! So I can literally replace nearly half my guns with just weaponry, or I can replace it for a slime flamer. Ow, my broke gun. Eee, that's gonna be painful, especially for me. Especially when you're playing Alpha Legion. So yeah, Tamari, and that is 175 points, just right standard. Eek, that's gonna put a dent in most armies. That goes there. Sorry guys, I just need to grab my leg. Tactical Marine, 100 points for 10? Oh, yeah, for 10. 7 movement, weapon skill 4, strength and toughness 4, leadership 1, 4 instinct, 4 inspiration, 1 attack, leadership 7 and 8 for sergeant, 3 at bomb save. These guys are fun. So the upgrades you can have are for a... What? Okay, never heard this. One of your legionaries can take one Note Vox, which is 10 points. Legion Vox, which is 10 points. Banner on, 3. 2 points for champion Bay on. Power Fist Lightning Claws cost me Power Fist for 10, Lightning Claws for 5, and Melt the Bomb for 10 on Legion Sergeant. Okay, that's fine. Bolter, Bolt Pistol, Plasma Pistol only. Plasma Sword for Legion Sergeant. Power Sword for Legion Sergeant only. Power Armor, Legion Infantry Line. Legion Squad Sergeant Infantry Character Line. Cool. Okay. Here comes another bit. Of course, then we have the Land Raider Spartan. So that's what it's actually called? It's the Land Raider Spartan. Okay, 350 points. This is when he gets a bit busted. 350 points for a tank. Ouch. Movement 12. Weapon skill. Mobility skill 4. No weapon skill. Front armor 14. Side armor 14. Rear armor 14. HP 6. It only has 6 wounds. By the time that thing hasn't... Right. So, it does say... something about it. To me, I have to look in the full rule book. And that's, vehicle armor. So, vehicle armor is found on... Vehicle weaponry, defense weapons. Just give me 1 sec. No, I need to look for the rule book. Nice. Oh, they put them in order. That's nice. So here, oh, the custodians are also in here. Alpha Legion, the lore about them. Yeah, they have like different things in here. I didn't even notice. How the Alpha Legion look. Might look better. Go a bit more silver. Taurus of the Emperor, which are the Custodes and Sisters of Silence. Oh yeah, Legion Custodes and Sisters of Silence. So that means we can use both of these in one thing. Imperial Assassins means we can use just the cardinal that. Order of the Sisters At least, like, something? Soul auxiliaries. Look like God. Mechanica, so it means like Titans and that. Age of Darkness, yeah. From 000 M30 to 006 M30. Nope. It keeps on going. There we are. 00014 M30, the Siege of Terror. Ugh. So it only took them 40 years to try to kill the Emperor. Wait a minute. So that was a Baneblade! So God R in here. These vehicles, movement phase, shooting phase. Yeah, Titanic. Mobile. That's charging. Assault phase. No, it's in shooting phase. Shooting phase. So select a weapon. Hit needs to. So. For example, 7 extremes model. So the model for the attack mod. So the best skill of the attacking models from 7. So subtract the bliss skill of the attacking models from 7, and the example is bliss skill 2 needs to. So basically, right, so say like my bliss skill was take one of them in there 6. No, say take an example out there was bliss skill 5, for an example. So bliss skill 5. So 7 take by 5. Is that correct? Right. To hit, easy remember to submit from the bliss skill from the attack of the attacking submit ballistic skill from the attacking models of 7. So you, for example, model is with 2 bliss skill, you need to roll a 5. So 7 minus 5. I don't even understand this. To hit, design hit, this model must target a hit roll of d6. Sorry, I'm just reading through this. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, guys. I'm just trying to find out how vehicle things work, so I can tell you guys. Armor saves, invent saves, armor penetration. That's kind of a thing, because it didn't tell me how to pen through a tank armor, and I don't know how to do it. Armor penetration, I know how to do armor penetration. Destroy bomb, weapon, rapid fire. Roll chart, damage. Yeah, so. What? Yeah, no problem. But yeah, we'll have a look into that now. And then we can make a bit of time to look into it. Right, sorry for that quick inconvenience. I have to have food. Yeah. So yeah, I've just been looking through the code, through the core book, understanding what it is about the vehicles which are different, and I noticed the major thing. Right, so there's movement of 12 as normal, with a skill of 4. Now armor's a bit weird with tanks, and I will admit this now. Front 14, side 14, rear 14, HP 6. So hull points. Sorry. So say like your enemy hits you from the front. One hull point taken away. But it only counts for that one piece. So they constantly hit you from the front, or hit you from the side, or hit you from the rear. You only take away hull points from that side of the vehicle. So that means after it's reached 6 or 1 point, the vehicle is destroyed. So it's a bit more nicer. But you do your shooting always. I can't understand why the shooting comes in for this, like how it's supposed to work, but the ballistic skill is the same. The hitting will be weird because it's strength whatever against toughness 14. So I'll ask around in my local game shop because they've played a bit more of this, or I'll ask my cousin who specialises in Horus Heresy in the last edition. So yeah, last bit in this book, the list of the white pamphlet is all the constructions as well. It's different weapon profiles. So chain fist strength 10 minus 2. Ouch, that's nasty. Eek, that's a pain in the backside, but yeah. So he's alright. Last couple bits in the box then to go, apart from me going for the rulebook. That'll be a separate video because the rulebook's quite chunky. When I mean chunky, I mean 338 pages done. Well, 390 pages, 40 pages, sorry. 340 pages if you count both sides of the cover. Plus, so there's both sides of the cover. So we don't count the covers. So drops down by 4, but then it gains next. But then the 4 comes back with just the front 2 pages. So that's so it's 40, 41, 42. Oh wait, nope. They actually did count the front pages. So it's 300. So it's 340. So this lovely new book has just been released today. Please check out the Horus Heresy more stuff. And the Age of Darkness. I would be gladly going through all the rest of this quite soon. The last couple bits I've got here are literally the stickies and the base. Are literally like the transfer sheet and the base. And I know most people have already seen them over other box openings. So this is Blue Dragon Game signing off. I am sorry for how many interruptions I've had when trying to film this. This video will be coming out all in one piece. So any bits I've been meaning to cut out, please ignore me. Well, please excuse them. So to you it would have been like a split second changeover. To me it was like an hour or two for me to actually read through that rule. So yeah, so you understand, like, Horus Heresy is a bit of a pain. I have noticed that myself. The rules are a lot more complicated, like bliss skill to bliss skill, weapon skill to weapon skill. Oh god, it's fun. I want to tell this, where it says a 12 plus, more like they should have made it a 25 plus. Trust me, I'm 22 and I'm literally going, that makes no sense. Because let me take a bit over this. Don't want that. Blast markers. Sword blast has diameter of 3 inches. Large bars is 5 inches. Temper is a straight shot with 18 inches. So 5 inches. Insert. 70. So 5 to 17. So it's like stupid amount of range. But here, let's go over. Let me go to this bit here. So this is only a brief look into the book. So I'm just going to say how complicated this thing is now. Rerolls and all that. No. Blast templates. Yeah, I know. And pit and fall back, locked in combat. So that's retreating. Yeah. Vehicles, terrain. Where the ifs is there? That's the timeline. Timeline for galaxy. It's a turn each of the phases. Movement. Run, jump pack. Move vertically and horizontally, shoot a phase. Here you are. So this is a bit from the shooting phase. Right, shooting phase. Choose a select and shoot an enemy target. Hit roll. So the roll of a d6. Find it on the blister diagram where the roll in the order of it hits a target. So to that rule, let me pull that around. Just pull it. So for that, to find out, you must go to this chart. So, to hit, roll a d6 for each firing model with the bliss skill down directly at the hit roll will order to target. Look at the diagram, sorry. To hit. Now, say if I was using let's say a marine, for example. So basic standard marine. So it'd be a tactical marine. So I'll get the buck. I'll get some dice now to actually. This will be fun. So tactical marine. Tactical marine versus the tactical marine, should we say? Sorry. So it's a bolt gun. I'm gonna say it's a bolter, just to make it simple. Sorry. So the bliss skill of this unit is 4. The strength of this unit is 4. So 4 plus 4 means it's a 4 plus. Let's say it was 4 against 5, it'd be 5. It was 4 against 3. You see what I mean, right? So strength of that weapon. And you flick through again. The strength of a bolt gun. I'll just think about this. It's just standard bolter is strength 4. Toughness of that unit is toughness 4. So 4 4s. So 4 across the 4. 4 plus. So 4s and 4s. See how weird this is? You have to work this out. It's like, if you look at this station here, so it goes from 1 to 10 with bliss skill. No. Unless Primarch's hitting on 10, I don't think that there's anything in Horus that hits on 10s. But listen to this. Attacking weapon skill. So the attacker to the defender's weapon skill. Okay, so that's fair. Say like you had a weapon skill of 10, for an example. And your opponent only had a weapon skill of 6. So, this is literally like something like big and nasty versus a Terminator. So, for example, he'll be hitting on 3s. But then if it's against a base Marine, he's 10, you're 4. That's 2s. But then you get to the weapon skill. No, then you get to the hit roll, the wound roll. From 1 to 6, there's a massive bit which goes redact, which is like stricken out. Now, I don't know what these stricken out bits mean. Either they do not exist or you shouldn't try it. But then it's... So say like... So it's 1 to 1, 4. 2 to 1, 5s. 2 to 3, 6. 2 to 4, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Just have a line. Don't know what that line means. No one knows what those lines mean. Like I would say, if you're new to the game, look into like the resource sheet. That's what this is. It's called a resource sheet. It tells you the order of how it's done and basic information. That's it. Want to learn more about it? Check the what's RTSM, as my family goes. Read the manual. You can guess what the F stands for. RTFM. Yeah. Or should we say for Warhammer, read the core rulebook. So read, so RCB. That's what we're going to refer to it as from now on. Any rules for Horus Heresy and anything I do, always, it's going to be RCB, refer to rulebook, the core rules. So that'd be like things like if we go over a unit, it's going to have like, oh, it has like explosion. Refer to rulebook or core rulebook. But then it's also 2 other books that are coming out, plus a 3rd one from Mechanicus, which are the battle tomes, basically, which are called, I can't remember what they are, but I am sorting them out so I can get them. And what we're going to see for them is read Legion rules, or read compendium rules. So it'll be RTPR. Read compendium rules. Read the compendium rules. And it'd be RTCB, and that. So whenever I'm doing more things for Horus Heresy, I'm either going to refer to this book or to the compendium. Compendiums will be a later video after I sort out funds to do it. Yeah, I'm not a big end YouTuber who ends up like having like tons of money. I do this off the goodness of my back, and what I spend, like, this literally cost me like stupid amounts. Though I didn't pay that much because the only thing I got was the extra heavy weapons kit. Still cost about £206. Yeah, don't be surprised. So this gonna be separate. It's gonna be a separate video to itself, but I'll do that on another day. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna do some building and some painting after I finish off the next 2 videos. Please like and subscribe for more content. This is Blue Dragon Gaming signing out. Please like and subscribe, and please keep on gaming. See you guys. Bye.